everyone and welcome to today's video. So today is all about products that do what it says on the tin. A product that actually works, that you see a difference with. A lot of times we buy products that promise us the world and we don't notice any difference. It's just a nice product to use. So when I find a product that I actually notice a visible difference, that standout product to me, then that is a winner for me, and I kind of stick with it for a long time. And I just came up with this subject this morning because I was using something. I was like, oh, this actually works. This actually works. So I thought I'd do a video just to show you some of my standout products that get visible results. And I'm going to start off, I've spoken about this before. It's the Gatineau body lotion with the AHA. I'm about here now on this lotion. I absolutely love this lotion. It has got rid of all the bumps on the backs of my arms, all the bumpy orange peel skin on my thighs. It gives my skin a glow to the point where someone said to me, oh my gosh, what tanning lotion are you using? You look so tanned. And I'm like, I'm not using anything. This gives such a glow. But not only that, it's moisturizing, but it actually, I feel a difference. My skin is so much smoother. Like my thighs used to just be so bumpy, and now I put this on this morning. I thought, oh my gosh, my skin is so smooth. The backs of my arms, no more bumps. Amazing. Because it's got the AHA, it's got that exfoliation to it. I love this. This is going to be a repeat purchase for me. I am going to stock up on this, and I'm hoping they do a shower gel as well, an exfoliating shower gel with AHA, because I've been looking for something like that as well. So this is highly recommend, and quite underrated, Gatineau. Like I've spoken about this before, I've never really used anything from them, and I was looking for a body lotion one day and this got good reviews, and then I watched a QVC commercial on it and I was like, oh, phenomenal. Highly recommend. The next product, keeping in with the skincare line, is the Paula's Choice Exfoliate 2% BHA. Now, I used this last night, and whenever I stop using this, and I was using the Abaji, the AHAs. This is BHA with salicylic acid, and those pads are expensive, and I don't notice a difference. Then a couple of weeks ago, I thought I'm going to go back onto this, and I've been using it every other night. And I actually put this on with my fingers. I don't put it on a cotton pad. I don't know what it is about the texture of a cotton pad and this, but it really grosses me out on my fingers. It makes me feel gross. So what I do is I just pour it out my hands and I kind of pat it on my face like a lotion. And in the morning, my face is noticeably smoother. I can see it smoother, I can feel it smoother, it looks clearer, it looks more glowy. You get a noticeable difference, and that's the kind of products I want in my life. I want to see that it's doing something. I've been using those pads, the Zoe Skin Health, and just nothing. I didn't feel, do you know what I mean? But this, I'm back on it and I love it, and I think it's fantastic. I use it every other night. Just splash on with fingers. Highly recommend. The next skincare product, this is probably one of the things I love the most from Zoe Skin Health, and it's the exfoliating skin polish. This is noticeable. You exfoliate with this and you can feel the smoothness of your skin, the clarity of your pores. You can feel the products you put on afterwards, like your serum, it just goes on so much better. Now, if like me, you've got textured skin, it's quite oily, and you hate feeling, after a few days, if you've not exfoliated and you feel you need to exfoliate, this is beautiful. I just add a bit of water, I use my fingertips, I exfoliate very gently, but it's the only product where I actually see and feel a difference. My skin is smooth, I don't feel, say if you use like maybe the Dermalogica Daily Exfoliant, that's not going to do it. And it's not going to do it for me, and I can't stand when I need to exfoliate and I've exfoliated and I can still feel bits and pieces on my face. I can't stand this. Your skin is so smooth, and it's just, I highly recommend, if you were just to get one Zoe Skin Health, it would be this. Once a week. I use it once a week, that's it. and it just keeps my skin smooth. Love it. Next up is hair, and I've got the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day. Does what it says on the tin. It gives you that perfect hair day when your hair, you know, is just looking blah, dirty, gross. It cleans your hair, it doesn't leave residue, it smells lovely, and you carry that smell throughout the day. It gives hair volume, and it just boosts roots. So it does everything. It's so good. You know when you get some dry shampoos that kind of just leave a residue and, you know, they don't do much else. This does so many things, and it's just brilliant, and it's something I'll always have. I just love it. And it says, actually cleans hair, eliminates oil, sweat and odour. Brilliant, really brilliant. Love this. Now I've got 2 other products. I mean, there's things like foundations, like, you know, I've gone through before, but I mean, each to their own. Foundation's foundation, but these are just 2 makeup products that I see a difference with. And the first one is the Urban Decay All Nighter. I actually see a difference in my makeup. When I do my makeup and I don't spray this, I feel like I'm missing something, that my makeup's not looking, you know, it's not looking how I want it to look. Once I've sprayed this, my foundation just melts in perfectly. All the powders blend in. It just looks so much better, and you can see it. You can see the difference. So I highly recommend this. And I think it's with all setting sprays, you get that more lived in look, so it's not just sort of sitting on the surface applied. But for me, this is my favorite because it also just keeps my makeup on. Like, you know, my makeup does not come off with this. It doesn't melt, I can be in the rain and it stays put, and that's what puts this above the rest. And the last thing I've got is a concealer. It's my Tarte Shape Tape. I absolutely love this. It fills in, oh, the dog's like distracting me. It fills in under the eyes. It doesn't crepe or crease. Now, these last couple of days, I haven't really been wearing makeup. I've just kind of put tinted moisturiser on, but I don't really know what concealer to put with it. So I'm adding this concealer, that concealer, and they all crease and crepe and look terrible. It's like you might as well not have ever put concealer on. This for me is the only concealer where I notice a difference. My eyes look better, my under eyes look filled in, I'm not getting any crepiness or dryness. It doesn't dry out under the eye. It doesn't look horrible under the eye. You can use it with powder, without. And it just works, basically. It works. You can use this on all over your face if you want to, or on parts that you need more coverage. It's just got that lovely creamy consistency that doesn't get chalky. Now, I've got one more thing to show, actually, which I thought of now. And it's my beloved BarePro Powder. Now, they've reformulated this. I've hit pan. And from what I can see on the reviews, the reformulation is nowhere near as good as this. Now, the bareMinerals UK website is under construction, and they're like, but something new is coming. Why do they keep changing their products? Why do they keep getting rid of products? It's like they're trying to compete with the current market. So if something is a 16-hour wear, this needs to be a 16-hour wear. You know, and it's just like, I just feel like now that they've been taken over by this big conglomerate, they're trying to, I know what they're trying to do, grab the new customers, grab the young customers, but they're forgetting about the millions of loyal customers that have used their products for 20 years, and they're just not thinking about them. They're pushing that to the side and trying to get the new customers, trying to compete with the newest brands. And by doing that, they're just ruining the brand and the products. You know, that's what's the sad thing. The loyal customer is the one who has been investing in their products for the last 20, 30, 40 years. And they're just not thinking about them at all. It's like, oh, how can we get new people on? How can we get young people? How can we get this? You know? But they're the ones who haven't heard of bareMinerals and probably might buy one thing and then nothing else. And what about the rest of us that, you know, love the products? And they keep changing things. I've never seen a brand change things so much. Genude, gone. Pro, gone. You know, changing this powder, changing this thing. why did they change this? Why? This powder is so buttery, soft and smooth. It's gorgeous. It melts onto skin. It doesn't look cakey. It's just a phenomenal powder. And also the shades are really good. They've changed the shades. Fair enough if you want to make it, you know, add more shades in, then add more shades. But they've completely changed the shade range now. And it's not the same. And everyone's saying that the powder is crumbling, it's chalky, it's breaking, it's not creamy, it's not the way it was. People want their shades back. So, you know, why change it? Why? Why change it? I'm hoping that they just bring the original back. There must be, I always say this, there must be a warehouse somewhere with thousands of you know, original stock. It doesn't go off because they've not been opened. So I really wish they'd just go, right, okay, for 1 month only or for 1 day only or whatever, we're bringing out all the original stuff that we've got left for all those diehard followers. Get your stuff now, you know? I'm just like, I don't know what I'm going to do. The only thing I can think of to replace this with is the Vichy Derma blend. That's the only thing I can think to replace this, but I love this. And also, it doesn't claim to have 16-hour wear or whatever it was. I think it was 10-hour wear, and the new one is 16-hour wear. Like, really? This was fine as it was? People are up in arms, and I don't blame them. But yeah, it's such a good powder. And now I don't know what I'm going to replace it with, and I can't find it anywhere else, and you can't find their stuff anywhere. In fact, I should do a whole video, shouldn't I? Shouldn't I, like, dedicated to bareMinerals, like what's going on? Yeah. So I don't want to go on a tangent. I have already, but anyway, this is another one that does the job. Performance wear powder foundation. So there we go. Those are my does what it says on the tin. Gets results. You can see it, you can feel it, and those are the products that I gravitate towards. So let me know down below in the comments, what are some of the products that you see a difference with, that you find are stand out in your beauty cabinet. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new, or subscribe if you haven't already. It's absolutely free. It just means that you get to see my videos, that it comes up in the feed. Also helps me out. I'm trying to get to 8,000 subscribers. I'm on 7 something or other, and I really want to get to 8,000. So if you could help me get to 8,000 subscribers, I'd be delighted. And it just lets me know that, you know, you like my content. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you're well, and I'll chat to you soon. Bye.